Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is Alexis Arcade, and today is a beautiful day to not be outside, but instead to be back in the Ark Dev Kit to take a look at another dinosaur that is set to be released with Update 248 that is scheduled once again for October the 10th this weekend, but we shall see. Anyway, this dinosaur is another swamp-dwelling creature, just like the Gaprosicos was, but it has a name that I believe is a little bit easier to pronounce. It is called the Diplocaulus, not to be confused with the Diplodocus, two very, very different dinosaurs. One is really, really big, and this one not so much. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Here they are and their cute, slimy goodness. So this animation is of the Diplocaulus in idle form. This is the attack animation on these guys. Just look at how crazy ferocious that is. This is the startled animation, which I almost find a little bit more ferocious than the attack animation, but it'll do. And then this is the swimming animation for the Diplocaulus. Now, when I was doing some research on these guys, scientists believe that these guys may have swam in an up and down motion like a whale or a dolphin as opposed to side to side. So something like that makes me wonder if it was like an oversight by the Ark devs or if it was a creative choice, but whatever. And they also were apparently only 3 feet in length. And as you can see, much bigger than that, but it just goes back to like creative license, that kind of thing. Not to mention we're going to saddle these guys and ride them around, so being much bigger than 3 feet obviously makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and look at some information that is on the dossier. So like I said, they are a swamp creature. They eat the smaller creatures that exist on the island, and it says that they're interested in fish. So I'm curious to see if they are going to tame up eating fish, because I don't think we have any dinosaur yet that tames up eating fish. However, the funny part is that they're actually snacks for some of the bigger dinosaurs on the island, which when I was doing research for these, once again, you see their head shape, this weird like hammerhead type thing. It was said that it made it difficult for predators to swallow them because their head is such a bizarre shape. Which would make sense, but also would make sense if a Starco came and munched this guy in one bite, Because, yeah. So they also are skittish dinosaurs, and they flee at the first sign of trouble, which makes me wonder if they're going to be okay around humans, like if walking around them will be okay, and then if like you punch them, they'll run away, or if they'll just run away right away. And yeah, I mean, we punch a lot of dinosaurs around here, don't you? Don't you? Anyway, some more information about the dossier is that they retain oxygen for a long time, which allow them to stay underwater for long periods of time. Which brings me to this part of the dossier regarding the tamed aspect of having one of these guys. They have something called an oxygen bag. And what is that? What is an oxygen bag? Well, it is a bladder in their head, a head bladder, a bladder head that allows them to store oxygen so that divers can suck in air from the bladder to be supported underwater without proper gear. Now, how gross is that? A head bladder that you stick your head in and get air from. I don't know. There's just something like super gross about that. However, that would make these guys extremely beneficial in Ark Primitive Plus because there is no scuba gear in Ark Primitive Plus. So this would allow you to like go to the bottom of the water and get pearls and oil or whatever it is that you want to get from underwater, including the other underwater dinosaurs that don't surface in the game. However, if you do have access to scuba gear and a tankier dinosaur when you're not on Primitive Plus, that's probably going to be your best bet, as we don't know how much damage these guys are going to do, especially considering that they are skittish and they flee and that they're snacks. I can't imagine that they would be very tough out even when they're tame. So that's just something we're going to have to see once the game is released. But that's right, head bladders that you suck air from. I never would have thought of it either. Over here, I have the saddle. I wasn't able to get it right on one of those guys in the dev kit, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Once again, standard saddle, that kind of thing. So yeah, that is the Diplocaulus, you guys. Here, we'll do like a whole 360 over here. I really like this color. I'm excited to see what other colors they have for them and if they're all as like ooey gooey as these guys are. I think it's cute though. I do, in like a weird sort of way. There's just, there's something about that face. It's just like, hi guys. Anyways, that is going to be it for our quick look at the Diplocaulus. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informative. And if you did, please leave a comment or a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. That way you know when I put out a new video. Hopefully we'll see this animal this weekend, and then we'll go ahead and try to tame it up as soon as it is released. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.